Rising, everyone. It's Shalonda and I'm back with another video. So, yeah. So I was just sitting here thinking about something. I saw I saw a clip on my Instagram in the feed that said something about yeah, I see you in something like it ain't no competition or something like this, or I see you or something like this. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of just like like, because sometimes stuff come in my feed that's like that, and I'm thinking like, well, a lot of people see me that I didn't know see me my whole life. So I don't know. It kind of attests to like the fact that I can pick up on surveillance. And I don't know if it's because these people are concerned, amused, or if they are afraid, or if this is a way for them to feel like they can make sure that they know that somebody is stagnant, or they think somebody's stagnant because they're not on the same trail as these people. And so it's kind of like something like that. I don't know. But like I was saying, Jesus wasn't a royal, okay? He wasn't rich, maybe poor. Maybe people would have considered. And Jesus didn't have a job when he was on the earth doing what he was doing, okay? That's funny. I don't know. Somebody could have been trying to make an empress seem like a devil or something, and it's burdensome, really burdensome. This union here. Somebody was working under the table against this star with a secret union, trying to cause a death here. Now somebody want to put somebody that was on the ground separate than this in this thing with these people. So I don't know. It could be witchcraft. That somebody trying to make something here. Maybe somebody want to give to somebody equally because they got their ass whooped by a higher power here about these lovers. Page of Swords energies, people that know the law, know their rights or whatever like this. And High Priestesses in reverse. Okay. Somebody could be blocking a Page of Pentacles from bringing some information about some type of pentacle activity in. It may not be all of whatever it is, but somebody wanted to bring somebody something, and I feel like somebody tried to block that to keep a temperance angel or somebody with inner alchemy off balance here. This could be to allow for attacks to happen to somebody, and they would be stuck where they are, so people would know where exactly to come to do these attacks. This might have turned the Queen of Pentacles into somebody that have to be some kind of way, all right? Because of these Queen of Cups surveillance energies and Queen of Swords in reverse. That ain't got nothing on that Empress that's in the upright. And all the manipulation from these particular women. Now these women are feeling like this. These women are not having no love for certain people here. Okay? But, okay, we're back here because while I was sitting there thinking about this energy or whatever, okay, because it is uncomfortable to know people are doing that, okay? But I guess that this is why they're saying that somebody cannot come out unscathed. But also, like I said, a lot of these people already know, right? So imagine waking up with these people that feel like they're in their full power and they are manifesting, they are doing things to people, they are stealing, they are taking, they are raping, pillaging, they are blocking people and doing all these things or whatever like this, right? And you happen to be like, well, damn, I'm the son of God. How are they doing this to me? But it's not really a concern of how, it's more so why, okay? And why does it feel like sometimes I'm powerless or something like this? But I guess that, I mean, it really doesn't, because when I sit with myself, it's still, I don't know. That's why I said something about somebody needs to time alone, because I can just feel the rush of something holy or something. I don't know. Like not perfect, like perfection, like we're all here having this human experience. So we've done things with the flesh or whatever, even in our with our mental, okay? That society may look down on, but again, society is doing these things as well at a more grotesque rate and a deeper rate than anybody could be doing. So I was sitting here and I was thinking about, because when my mother-in-law was there or whatever, and then when my daughter was like 3, I remember, so this has to be something that's embedded in this community, and I just happen to be the unicorn or something that's of that world, but not in it with the rest of those people. That may be what the world card is about. Somebody being in that world, but not of that. This could also be a certain way of thinking or behaving. I don't know. Okay. But it made me think about like when my daughter was 3 and she started having like night terrors or whatever. And then my mother-in-law came over with some people from her church, but they had switched over from a church, right? And I don't know if I knew it at that time. They started going to like this African church or whatever. From after going to the same church for like 20 some years, like for a very long time. And I just remember it's something about like even my tours like, yeah, I seen this video or whatever, and I'm just thinking like, no, that don't look real or something like this or whatever, of somebody doing something at this church. And I'm thinking like, we had our thoughts on church in general, and in this particular church, and I feel like a lot of what somebody went through was because of the forces that were put on them with church or something like this. Okay. That's where some of the bruising or some of the something, I don't know, happened to someone when they were in church as a youth. And it's funny because I feel like it's now somebody is leaning on that, like somebody trying to cleave to anything. This is why I'm picking up. It don't have to be this situation, but I'm picking up on somebody cleaving to anything other than, this is like somebody being married to God. And then, you know what I'm saying? Or married to the world card energy, and then dabbling and dealing with all of the other energies and animals that are around the world card, and the leaves that are the women or the evil eye or green-eyed monsters that are wrapped around this woman here, to observe. But also I feel like at some point in time these women started to be jealous, because that is the apple of God's eye in my eyes. And they started to do little sneak disses and sneak things. But then I guess somebody's saying that they're going to this church or whatever for somebody's birthday or something like that. But I'm the type of person, like, I don't know. Because I'm going to say what I was going to say next. Okay. I don't know. It was something about in that video that he was showing me about a woman or something. And they were trying to say, and somebody was trying to prophesy, and they were saying names of people and things like this. Oh, damn, there's that Lillian energy. Because I think that's what their grandmother's name is. So, or Lilith or whatever, okay? Okay. So then I was shocked to hear that everybody, well, they didn't tell me, even though I'm supposed to be considered a part of the family, but okay. And so they're all going to this thing, and I'm like, ritual. It just said ritual in my brain. Okay. Because I felt like what I was seeing was a ritual to lure this masculine in towards a feminine energy that may be in that church. This could be stuff that I'm seeing is energetic, though. Like people could be around somebody and they have these ties to them. So I'm feeling like somebody's saying because of somebody, but I don't think that that's the case. Whatever this is, these people are trying to take over my empire. You understand what I'm saying? And now since I'm awake and I'm still connected to that family, that I'm supposed to die on that cross. But then they're saying, it's making me think about, we teach Christ crucified as a stumbling block. So this is where I always go back to, wait a minute, but is this something where I'm letting outside influence with no facts? Nobody's showing anyone. Everybody's talking, everybody's whispering, but nobody's showing anything. A bad motherfucker would just put that shit up on the board or something. You know what I'm saying? This is like weasel. I kept hearing weasel. Somebody's a weasel, okay? A mole, a weasel, or something like this. So again, when I heard about it, I'm like, okay, this is a ritual, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, you want to go to this thing or whatever? And then he's like, yeah, I'm like, oh. Oh, okay. I'm like, and then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, no, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? You know, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not nobody to tell nobody what to do. And then I thought about it to myself. I said, I should just go. I'm a part of the family. They said they want to get as many people in the family to go. I should just go. And I should just go to the thing and make an appearance. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is something like this, some other like culture or something that's trying to like make me, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go, you know, like my family could go do something or something like this. Whether it feels like that's what they are or not. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Like bullying. Like I wonder if some of these churches like this or from different places or something were infested. And that's what I was saying about even being when you look at people and you know that they got bit by the snake or you know that they took a bribe or something like this, okay? It's kind of like that. But it's kind of like, you know, oh, you see me, you watching me from there? Is that who is sending in these monitoring spirits? Okay, well, let me just show up there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking like, do I even have to do all that? So that's what I'm on today. That's what I'm on today. Oh, you want my husband there, but you don't want me there. So what is this about? Is this, you know what I'm saying? Had these people already started doing this type of witchcraft? You know, is somebody connected to a group, a cult, or something here? Well, of course we know this, okay? Of course we know, all right, that this is the case for some of us, okay? So then I started thinking about the scripture with hating your father and your mother. Because I feel like people at one point in time, people didn't attest to this. Like my friends and stuff, they knew that I could take a long time to kind of keep to myself or something like this. But then when I talked to them, everything seemed cool. And we would just get, like my sister and stuff like this or whatever, we'll just get back on track. But I feel like, you know, I'm starting to see maybe even with a mothering energy, this person may get ravaging, you know, really mad, you know, and then there could be a father energy that acts like they don't care, but they, I don't know, I heard conjure, so I don't know, because we know that again, our family members and our parents may have a deeper root to other things. Like I don't discriminate against any race because I feel like if we are all, what the word would see it as that, okay, at some point in time you have something in you. You know what I'm saying? And nothing on this earth can go and break down everything that's in you. So, but again, what they bring to the table with their spirituality and the times that they were raised in and what their parents went through, you know, and then now us with this more free flowing, you know, I'm here to make my presence or something like this. I don't know. It's something to do with these different energies that could have been around them when they were children. You know what I'm saying? They could be calling on those energies, and then you're not well versed in this, especially if some of our family members lived in the South or something like this and then moved to a different part of the country. I don't know. I'm just picking up on something like this here. Okay. And then again, when they create you, you're a whole nother something else with all this other stuff, right? So it may not be easy for you to pull on certain things because there's so many things that are entangled with us, those ones that are now. You know which ones we're talking about, okay? So I don't know. I feel like these could be other answers because I'm hearing somebody, why don't you call on me? So there could be different parts in your ancestry that you're not really, and they're really trying to, you know, connect with you at this time, possibly. Okay? And maybe you're not hearing it, okay? Because my thing, again, when I talk about stuff like African and things like this, it's not to denounce those particular people. It's just saying, again, in my land, there's a certain respect. And people have been able to come to America and be free to be who they are and bring whatever they want into the country that from their own homes. But when you use it against someone, you know what I'm saying, that been brought up on this soil to stand for this soil. I mean, I just feel like that's a problem for me. It's not nothing about the people in general. It's not nothing personal. It's just saying this is my home. This is what okay, out of all the shit that's in me, God chose me to stand for this. You see what I'm saying? Okay? And there might be a throne somewhere else. That's what my standing is on at this particular time. So I don't know. Yeah, but I wonder if this is something here some type of ejecting of one, or I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and read this here about the hating of the mother and the father. But before I do, I found this in my Bible when I turned to this page here. Okay. Because we are going to, let's see. Dang, where did it go? Oh, here it is. And it just so happened to be a Target receipt in here, okay? Something about a target. Somebody could be being targeted, or all eyes on you with this little eyeball, you know, with this dog. Something to do with dogs or gods or something, and all eyes being on someone. All right, there might be a circle or some. We saw Rite, R-I-T-E, with the little girl that was being placed in that circle, okay? So somebody could be making friends, but this is in the mental. Somebody's building an army in the mental to come against God. Like, these people don't have to speak. They're doing this telepathically or telecommunication to do something here, or through some app. Because see how this says app right there? Okay. Somebody could have turned somebody into an app that people are tuning into. But this is a circle of people coming against something or targeting someone. All right. And somebody wants help out. Somebody wants somebody to get them out, because that's what somebody keeps sending to me. And I don't know who it is here. And it says, please. Okay. So on the same page, this is where I found this paper. And we're going to do Luke. Okay. Something in the book of Luke. But I put these things here so that I can go back. I have an article we're actually going to read. But I put these things here so I can go back, because I want to go back to who was being spoken to. Now, right here in Matthew, it's saying the first missionaries, okay? So I want to know who was being spoken to. So we're going to read it offline, but we're going to see who they're speaking to and what times, okay? The rich man in hell. So this could be something here. And then we have thank you. So please and thank you, okay? It says one leper says thank you. So let's read what this is, because most of the time when I got stuff written in here, and one of these pages that we're going to is already marked. So I know that this is like a part of something here. All right. So it says Jackos killed me. Okay. And then it says D or deep, Deb, deep or Deb or something. I don't know. And it says don't want to be here anymore, but can't let go. Can't afford to let go. I am hella something mad though, or bad though. I don't know, sad or something like this. I don't know. And sometimes I feel like these notes are with my twin. These are the love notes that my twin left when maybe I was going through this search or this path or something, and being like me and this person as one, or me and somebody as one. Sometimes I feel like these are little love notes to like kind of get me back on track or something like this. Because this is something that I would be thinking and I would be saying too. Like, I didn't come this far to get this far. And then we have something about don't want to be here anymore, but can't let go. But the thing that made me think this is somebody else reaching out is because somebody keeps saying, come get me or save me, okay? And not, I feel like it's to cause this type of something while these people are working spell work and marriages and forced arranged marriages on some of us that, we may be of the Bible. But again, everybody, look, nobody in the Bible had a Bible. You see what I'm saying? Supposedly, allegedly. Somebody doesn't want to be defeated, okay? Not my role. And something could be over somebody's head right now, okay? Because of someone here. And it says took wife, okay? So somebody killed somebody and took somebody's wife. Okay, and then wait a minute. On here, so something about the name Davis here. It says Jefferson Davis, ghost, John Peter, Judas, the son of Jane, or something like this. And then we have Henry Clay, Field of Blood, Henry Clay, Book of Psalms, King David prediction, let his home become desolate with no one, something in, well, that's just what we're gonna get. With no one Lou Wincture or Inkture, Tincture. I don't know what this is, okay? So again, I don't know who that's for. This is something, like I said, these things, whenever I find these though, I'm to read them. If it don't seem like it has something to do with what we're talking about, which it always do, then I just, you know, whatever, okay? Somebody might look at it as chicken scratch, but it may be something here, okay? So there could be something, because there's something about heavy cloning. And like I was saying, if they have to have, I don't remember Jesus being cloned, and I don't remember the chosen one or the son of God. When it says the son, sometimes it says the sons, but when it says the son, that's the one. What do these people have to do with cloning the son to make them seem more prominent or to be able to spread something faster, like wildfire or something like this, okay? It made me think about church bombings or something like this, okay? The little church with Martin Luther King, well, the girls that, you know, in the church, but then a bomb, okay? It made me start thinking about what bomb is talking about, okay? Because y'all remember we used to say, girl, that's the bomb. So let's see, okay? So they were worried about, okay, inflation, to puff up, to blow in, to, or to blow. Something is about to pop, maybe. This what we were talking about with inflation, swelling caused by gathering of the wind in the body. So this is somebody bumping their gums or talking or speaking or whispering or whatever they're doing here. Getting gassed up. Some people could be getting gassed up out of pride. They like, because what I keep seeing is puffed up chests. Women, witches and sorcerers doing, in secret societies doing stuff and having a puffed up chest. Okay? But they were worried about the son, or maybe what they're saying when they said Biden lied to them is they were worried about this happening to with the son of God. But in all actuality, they need to be worried about this happening with all these other little militant groups and militias, and however they're forming them under the guise of fraternities and, you know, secret societies and groups and things like this, and different people coming into the land here that are doing voodoo and stuff like this. And again, once that shit is up and around and against you, okay, and like I said, it's foreign to us, and a lot of us, again, unless you've been activated by China with Lucy juice or some shit like this, then again, you know what I'm saying? You're going to struggle a little bit to keep up with what these people are doing, but the rate that they're doing it, you shouldn't even be here anyway. So that right there, it just mean, I'm like, is that God? You know, like, what is this? Okay. So somebody could have been just, it's saying action of inflation or air. Okay. So somebody could just be full of air or something like this, or they could be full of your air. Like somebody could have stole everything from you with your, or tried to hide your inheritance or something like this. Okay. So let's look up a bomb here. Explosive projectile. A hollow ball or shell filled with explosive material. Somebody could have put, because, okay, last night some people pulled past my house or whatever, and I still had my blinds open. I'm like, damn, my blinds open. And as soon as I look, I'm like, oh, I don't even know how I noticed that in the dark. You know, I got my blinds open. And so I went over to the window and I seen these people, and they slowed down and then they backed up and then they pulled up a little bit, and somebody got out and put something, and then they got back in the car. Okay. And so I'm thinking like, what the hell is going on? Because I was thinking of something. I was thinking of somebody trying to place something, okay, when I seen it, okay? Like, what are they doing? It was dark out there. You know, they didn't stop at nobody's house. They were stopped in front of my house, and then they backed up behind the tree a little bit. So I'm just thinking like, is this like a sign, again, that people should just be very vigilant, okay? Okay, and then it says here, a deep. So yeah, this says something about deep on here, okay? So a deep, hollow noise. Okay? Oh, that could be what I heard the other night. A buzzing, a booming sound. Remember we were doing a video and I was like, what is that? What is that? And I went outside and I looked, but I didn't see anything. It's too dark out there to see. Yeah. A deep and hollow sound. Definitely that's what that was. You could probably even hear, it was so loud, you could probably hear it on the camera. And at that time, I felt like in my energy, somebody was pulling on my energy to get me to go, do, see, or something like this, okay? Placed by hand. So an explosive device placed by hand. So somebody's handmade or somebody's hand, somebody could be caught red-handed. Somebody could have put something, somebody's wife or handmaid or something like this could have put something in somebody. I say in somebody. I don't know. Somebody could have done something here to get someone to have. I tell you, okay, if we look at Hathor's belly in that last video, it looks like a bomb or some type of something is in there. Okay? And so somebody could have did something, like did something to somebody's womb or something here. Somebody could have fed somebody something, gave them an abortion pill or something like this. Something dropped from an airplane. Okay? So this could also be somebody that's on a highway or byway or a clearport or the airplanes. They would have been on a plane with the heirs. Somebody could have kicked somebody out or kicked someone down. These could be people that blocked you out anyways, and they're pissed off because you have to bring your case to the public. So all of these family members, like I said, they may fall. Just like all the cards all these people are, it's like omens, or these people are dropping like bombs or flies or something like this, or this is what's going to be happening to these people here. And somebody may start to feel more, you may start feeling better or like a weight lifted here. Well, looks like I gotta get some more cards up here. Hold on one second. It's almost like somebody's blaming somebody because they went with the crowd or something like this. But, you know, maybe somebody does need help. Like, maybe somebody needs to stand for somebody. Because, again, if these families are working with places like, honoring their job over their family, okay? Because, you know, they say God first and then, you know, everything else after. But if these people are working with somebody's job, like, I wonder if these people could, because somebody could work for the garbage company. Somebody could have did something here, man, to the real person, okay? A family could be, listen, because a certain family know they could never have possibly gotten a masculine away from a feminine so that they can do this and start this shit over with somebody wicked or a witch like them or something. I don't know. Because, again, this might not even be this person's family. Your family may not be yours. It's just a lot. But I guess it had to be this way. Somebody's name could be Shell, Michelle, or something like this, because it's also comparing Shell. Okay? Somebody could be comparing someone to you. All right. So let's read this thing real quick, and we're going to pull cards while we do it. Okay? You know what? Why do I want to use this one? Let's try it. And if it doesn't work, then oh well. But we're just going to try this. First, I'm going to pull some of these ancestor or aboriginal cards. Okay? 3 of them. We got truth. So something is the truth here. That this is what happened. So that's maybe why somebody keeps saying, I keep hearing songs stuff say, don't cry. You could be strong if you just hold. So they killed off the original. Okay? But again, somebody doesn't want this illusion to be stripped off. Somebody doesn't want this illusion to be stripped off. That actually this is people from Africa coming in and invading our land and from different countries here. Right under our noses, okay? And since Americans is too punk to call it out and stand up, because we've been looking stupid so busy so long talking about white and black this and that, while the real people that came in Deuteronomy 28 and rose above, okay, studied us, rose above, all right? They're going to make it like, oh, well, it looks like these people are more deserving of something or something like this, but that's not the point. Why weren't they deserving of this in their own country? That's something to be said. When people say, look at this person, why can't they create something or something like this? And these people are foreign and they don't understand the struggles of the real American Indians or real American gods, then, you know, it's just a little bit different here. That kind of rubs me the wrong way, because then I can look at your whole country and ask you, why weren't you able to produce anything? Okay? Why did you have to struggle? That's a whole country with all people that's similar to you, and you couldn't. Because we've always had some type of presence here. Okay? Divine timing, all-seeing eye. There's always been some kind of presence of these people planning this takeover. They can't stand it, where they probably were sent off to. Some of these people were the people that were sent, and they go right back out here. Some of these people were the people that we were talking about were taken from America and taken over to another land. And like I said earlier, with that energy of how they show white women like, oh my goodness, look at these niggers, get away from me. It's not, like I said, what I was saying earlier was not that way. What I was saying was, maybe, again, these were actually so-called white Indians, black, so-called real pure-blooded Indians that saw the horrors of these natives and these other people bringing these other women in here with their cultures and their ways and embedding them as if it's something biblical, okay? And then a lot of this has to do with the abuse of the original wife and the upcoming of the foreign woman, okay? So when somebody like Farrakhan, the NOI is supposed to stand for the people from the African diaspora, then that means that's saying that these are people that they're actually bringing in here to stand in power over the Americans that were already here. Is kind of like what it seemed like to me. Something big with the islands, Barbados and stuff like this, okay? But that's just what this makes me think, okay? And again, on a census, there's Cole, there's Coleman, there's Poole, and there's my people, and there's other people on there too. So this is not something that just start, you know, some of us have been, this is not nothing that just started, basically, okay? So, yeah, because that would make more sense then too. That would make more sense, because there's things that I've read into and I'm thinking, damn, it seemed like these people were trying to protect them black people when it comes to the KKK. And I'm not saying, listen, you could think what you want. I'm someone who really uses my mind. I don't just take what they say at face value in school or nothing, or what I'm reading. I go deeper, okay? So some of this stuff could have started. Now, it could have spiraled out of control, and then, damn, the same thing that was helping somebody could have fucked them up later on. But at one point in time, they was protecting them people, okay? They Negras, okay? They ain't want nobody fucking with they Negras. Take that shit over there, okay? And so this is what I'm just saying, okay? All right. So, yeah, some type of transformation here. That's why I feel like when they say it was the white man's land, they talking about possibly, yeah, look, we got ancient wisdom in reverse. Somebody's trying to change something, though. Because these people don't want to be under the reign of nobody or something like this, or whatever this is. They don't want to accept the gift. And this is not, because some of these people are back as white men, and some people have changed their color. It's, you see what I'm saying? It's not even about that right now. You understand what I'm saying? It's not even about that right now. Somebody had the time to realize that before. It's not about that now. We got new beginnings here. But there's some tut. It looks like rain. It's some kind of something about rain. But also something about rain. And then something about these trees. Or these look like birch trees to me. Okay. And as soon as these people moved in next door, they cut down all my birch trees in the neighborhood. Especially the one where my little owl used to come and plant her babies. And have her babies. And at the same time, they were tearing down all the trees in my park as well. So they torn down something that was natural, and they replanted some AI forms of these trees as women and planting them within my garden. And they may be slithering around with this masculine. Who knows? They could have cloned this person, and these other women could have been messing around with this man and spending our money or whatever the fuck it would be. All right, leaving me looking holy or something. Well, homely and holy. Like holy. Like literally, this is my pajama dress, but it got holes in it. All right. So again, there could be a hermit energy that's pissed off or mad about this here. And they may be trying to show a different aspect or something by letting this light shine down below. Because again, this could be, I was watching something about the Trader King Edward, but I was wondering, well, damn. Because it's saying hate the family and love your friend. I mean, love a stranger. So again, I don't think I was hating my family. I just was seeing how entities can be attached to family members, and I was really loving the connection I was having with Source and with a twin flame. All right, but like I said, the royal family, but we have to think back. Some of these royal families were hijacked. Okay, and so again, I think it was Edward, the Trader King or whatever. The family was looking at him as a traitor, that he was doing social things or something like this. But then again, could they been afflicting this person and he had nowhere else to go but to some strangers, and then come find out? Okay, because this might be the start of some kind of something, some different type of reign here, where even people that might have been planted in families might be found out. Who knows? Okay, it's 2023. So again, this could be whole time these people plotting against certain people because they seen your light or your essence. All right. And then they turn around trying to make it like you're the one that everybody need to be worried about or scared of, or you're the traitor. So again, I need to go a little bit deeper into looking into that if I want to. But for me, just looking into it a little bit, I could see what the family was saying. But then what was they so worried about? Because I feel like maybe I've been one of those people that have been afflicted or something like this. Just like, Elijah, okay? And just like somebody like, I can't remember which one of those, Rockefellers was, maybe it was David or one of them that was being bullied or whatever, or he was an outcast and didn't fit in and then became one of the biggest. That's what I'm saying about this energy of somebody's happiness is not the way you think. Shit. If you got the right mind and the right heart and you got what you need, you can create your own fucking happiness. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, all right. So let's go ahead and read this real quick. So I feel like there's some of us that was outcasted, but it's for a reason. You had to learn things. You might have got scraped up a little bit or something. But these is people that's still looking. And the only way you even think you got a heads up on somebody is because you just looking. Because you watching. You watching me. You ain't even watching your own ass. All right. So, again, it's talking about Luke. So let's go to Luke real quick and see who they're talking about in the beginning of Luke. We'll see who they're talking about in the beginning of Luke. What are we going to do? 6 and 14. So let's see who they're talking about in 14 and we'll just read the first verse. Okay. One Sabbath, as he was in the home of a member of the Jewish council, the Pharisees were watching him like hawks. There we go with the hawk right there. Okay. And it says to see if he will heal a man who was present, who was suffering from dropsy. So this could be some droplets. I don't know. Somebody could, I don't, maybe somebody had a stroke. Maybe something about drooling or droopsy. Maybe somebody got something or something, an illness or something, and they need some healing here. Okay? It said, Jesus said to the Pharisees and the legal experts standing around, well, is it within the law to heal a man on the Sabbath day or not? Okay? So that's 14. All right? And then let's go to 6 real quick. Wait a minute. Why is my paper not with 14 then? Oh, because I put it with 6. Okay, so hold on, y'all. I took the paper out. All right, that's what... Okay, so we have to... No, because I don't need to go here. I'm going to read it from the thing. Okay? So then we have... That was 14. Then 6, who are they talking to? On one Sabbath, maybe it's the same thing. On one Sabbath, as Jesus and his disciples were walking through some grain fields... So this is something about some fields that was coming up yesterday. They were breaking off the heads of wheat. So that could have been that king of swords. It says rubbing off the husk in their hands and eating the grains. A fist. So I don't know, y'all. Because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just hearing something. I mean, you know what they be saying about these secret societies and these kind of weird things like fisting. And listen, I don't even want to know what, but what we saying is I don't know. All right? No, people don't normally do that. So this could be something else here. Rubbing husks in their hands and eating the grains. But some Pharisees said that that's illegal. Your disciples are harvesting grain and it's against the Jewish law. So the Jewish law. So these are the people that came in the likeness of Jews, more than likely, to work on the Sabbath. And Jesus said, don't you read the scriptures, okay? So a lot of these people maybe are not reading the scriptures, but maybe they know it or maybe it's instilled in them. It could be written in their hearts. It could be written, it's some inner something here. All right? But I feel like somebody has done spell work to block people from that inner light or that inner way. And some of us are just going through the day and shit is happening, even with you just still being here breathing. Haven't you ever read what King David did when he and his men were hungry? Okay. So it says he went into the temple. So this could be a temple. Okay. All right. Okay. A place or some person. Place a thing. And took the shoe bread. This may be, I don't know why I'm seeing star quality energy or something. I don't know. The special bread that was placed before the Lord and ate it. Illegal as it was, and shared it with the others. And Jesus added, I am a master even of the Sabbath. So somebody could be being cocky or something about something here. Okay. Somebody could be being cocky about something here. All right. And then let's see what we're talking about in Matthew. All right, so Matthew 10. Okay, so let's see who they're talking about in Matthew 10. Okay, so yeah, Jesus called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to cast out evil spirits and heal every kind of sickness and disease. Okay. All right. Let's see. But I don't know why something's making me go to Matthew, the first verse, period. Okay. These are the ancestors of Jesus. So, and there's words missing. So we're going to have to, let's tap in. We're going to see what come up because this is what, yeah. But this is where to start. This is the Living Bible. Okay. But it says there's a lot of words missing right here, y'all. It's big and obvious that there's gaps here. But let's see if we can fill them in with the with the read. All right, these are the ancestors of Jesus Christ. Okay, so a descendant of King David. Now, see, when I read descendant, that made me think about somebody that fell. But this also a descendant is, a family member or something like this, okay? Like they just descended from that line. Even if you weren't raised in the same family, you could have been swapped out or something like this. Yeah, it says descendant is extending downward. So this could be what we were talking about, these energies that maybe fell or falling. Okay. And this, I don't believe is because somebody might be blaming somebody. You could be blaming the other person, or they can be blaming you, but it's not. I feel like it's the other people. And somebody just is easy to break down when they are met with adversities, or that's why they keep this masculine, the original masculine, away from me, because they know that I can build him up. I can fill him up. I can, they could trick me with a clone or something, but it's not the same. So something like this. So again, it's this could be these family energies here too that know what they did to me and this masculine in a past lifetime, like kill or something. Okay. Because even in that book, The Spring, Elijah says we've been using this bloodline for the past 1,000 years or something like this. So this could be something here where another energy, a jinn spirit or something, can sneak in and steal somebody's wife, or because that's what I feel like. This is a slow, like, Muslim takeover in America. It's something like this. And if they could take, it's like whoever has the king has the power, but whoever has the heart of the king really have the power, or it may be vice versa. I don't know. So this could be somebody that's descending here, okay? Or they've chosen to come down. Maybe somebody can't take the heat. It says 5 times more often than its rival in books printed, prevailing in all uses, and appears 5 times more than its rival in the printed since 19. So a dependent. Okay, so well, let's see what this is. A cusp. It says the western horizon. So there is something about a horizon here, or cusp of the 7th house. So this could be a house, or again, somebody could be a minister or a priest or a person or member or whatever over a certain house, but somebody maybe won't let them in the house. Somebody could have stole this house. This could be an actual house, or like the house of this, the house of Judah, the house of something, somebody else claiming to be it. That's not originally it, or they put themselves on a family tree. It says originally in law is the dependent. Action growing out of another action. So this could be somebody killed off somebody, and then now they're taking in another energy here. This could be even just sending somebody into exile or to jail, making somebody be the fall guy. Now this person could have loved and loved and loved, and you could be his Queen of Cups, could even cut you off from that. You were warning this person or telling this person, okay? See, because somebody a masculine was supposed to be enlightening a feminine on the past, what happened, and a feminine was trying to warn a masculine on the future or what's going on now in front of their face. But somebody was too puffed up, okay, or something like this. So maybe it's Biden or somebody that was too puffed up. They didn't want to see the truth about somebody or something. Somebody who looks on or depends on somebody else for support, okay? So somebody could be saying that about you doing your wifely duties, and you and your spouse having it's none of your fucking business. That's why people shouldn't be looking and talking about what they talking about, all right? So depending on somebody else for support or favors. If that's your fucking husband, that's not what that is. But if these people are secretly dealing with secret societies and members and replacing women, not as a woman of their house, but giving that power and authority to a ghost or a bitch that she don't even know, you putting the whole family in there. Like, what makes sense to that? What makes sense to anybody when it comes to that? And then they create this whole false narrative, like, you should have known, you should have seen. No, motherfucker, that's why it was a secret, because you motherfuckers was working behind somebody's back. All the way behind somebody's back, with the community, with the police, with law enforcement, with the family members, with everything. So somebody is a fucking something here. Okay? Somebody don't want to call it what it is. If I'm the king, if I got the juice and my family come against me with some claim about something, the whole family could be fucking wrong. Okay? They could have just conspired against me. And that's why I had to go elsewhere or speak what I spoke. And then they will try to use that against you and say, well, look, in this code, we're not supposed to do this. You never even let me know that we were on the same team. I've been just doing my own thing. Onlookers, never investing. So time, money, energy, resources, help, assistance. What do you mean? So, but there could always be a man that's dependent on a female's energy secretly, and he's just looking for the next host to cipher this bitch out of her energy, or this dude, however, girl, boy, whatever it is. All right. And people, because these other people, they on a one accord, they think that that's okay, because it's not because people are not listening and ear hustling and hearing you ask your your spouse for something actually that you were already supposed to be getting. Somebody wanted to hear me within the past couple of months say, hey, I need to go get this. I need to go get this. But literally the shit was supposed to be already going directly to my bank account. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Stuff like that. And really, what we're seeing is that people that are attached to this situation are out there spending millions. But thou art rich. See? They say you're poor, but thou art rich. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if these people are just hiding this and not stealing it, they just about to be mad because somebody about to go off and do what they do with theirs, and they already did theirs. They already spent theirs, or whatever the fuck this is. Whatever it is. Whatever type of currency we're talking about. Or they got tricked and hid it in some Bitcoin, something that's probably about to be just... That's snake oil sales. Yeah, everybody going towards this. Yeah, put it all in Bitcoin. Put it all over here. I mean, it is just a piece of, fiat paper. It is what you make it, damn it. Okay? And like I said, money is the root of all evil when you start using it to hurt other people. Okay? Like on spell work or some shit like this. Okay? Or changing somebody's lifestyle, destiny, their record, or like, could you imagine? This is the days we living in when somebody could not like the way you blow your nose and go down and put a mark on your paper or put something on your criminal record. And you never brought no laws, and if you did, your ass ain't get caught. So again, it's something like this. Somebody can create your own story or your narrative here. This is what these people thought they could really possibly do here. Okay? These could be families trying to make, like I said, trying to make people into never be royal energies, outlaws, people that do this stuff. But in all, actually, these are the ones that had the juice. And the family members were what? Conspiring again. Oh, is he waking up? Is he knowing the truth? Is he finding? So they want to get rid of somebody before you get rid of them. It says here but Century Dictionary 1897 places all senses under dependent and writes as the spelling of this class of words depends solely upon whether they happen to be regarded as derived directly from the French or directly from the Latin. So I guess you would have to know who was speaking what, or it'd be best that you do. But some of us already have this in us, okay? Just like I already have it in me, but the fact that we are pulling it out of the biblical text this way, it still brings us back down to what this is the truth. Like, that I'm not no AI robot that just went in my brain last night to get this information, this message before I deliver it. And these bitches think I can do one better than that. And I'll make it seem like it's just coming from me and I'm a prophetess. No, this is the model or the blueprint that they didn't went into somebody's Akashic record to see exactly what I'm going to do when I'm going to do it, so they can try to one up whatever I'm doing. So you breaking the code, you're breaking into some type of code of Jesus or the Christ. You know what I'm saying? For what? For what? Cheaters may win, but they will never prosper fully. So, I mean, for what? We have derived directly from that, okay? And it says, there is no good reason for insisting upon a distinction and spelling between the noun and the adjective, okay? So that's what we have here, all right? Okay, so it said, listen, the virgin shall conceive a child, she shall give birth to a son, and he shall be called Emmanuel, meaning God is with us. So somebody could have stolen somebody's baby. Like this is in red right here. So this is right here. This could be a mother, a witch doctor that has forced a child out of somebody's womb and taken it as her own. Because I feel like this right here is where we was getting into this argument here. Me, right in this living room right here now. This is where the big divide happened between me and my Taurus's family on his birthday. So there could be something significant. That's why that kept coming out. Because everybody got pissed. I already knew they were already speaking about something about the way that I do my videos and I speak about the Bible or something like this. All right? But maybe this be uncovering what these people have been doing for centuries. I don't know. And there was a big old argument between me, Taurus's two brothers, but I feel like one felt a little bit bad about it afterwards, and the wife, okay? And it was just like, wow. And I was like, we were saying something about, but it's saying the name is Emmanuel, not Jesus or whatever like this, okay? So I feel like, again, this is where this was one of the, we had a big argument about this or whatever, okay? But there could be something here. That this was a time when somebody was going to be having it, because it would have just said that the name was going to be Yeshua or Jesus or whatever, but it said Emmanuel here. And somebody was saying Emmanuel is Jesus. And I'm like, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should have said that right then here. For the child within her has been conceived by the Holy Spirit. So somebody stole the Holy Spirit's baby. I mean, I don't know what, let's see. See, because we wasn't supposed to go here. So, you know, when I think Matthew, I think of shadow energy. I think about Queen Elizabeth as well. And somebody's supposed to be taking over the reign here. So I don't know. This could be, again, somebody turning into more of a wet nurse and somebody going into a queendom or getting their crown. Okay? But it's like queens and kings get together so they can have children together, especially if they can. But see, for a long time, I don't think that we've been dealing with people on that same level. A long time, I feel like these people have been using wet nurses. They've been birthing the babies of these other bloodlines, and then that's just what I've been feeling like. Okay. Don't hesitate to take Mary as your wife. So somebody could be trying to do something like this, like change some destiny here. For the child within her has been confirmed by conceived by the Holy Spirit. So this is this Mary person. Somebody's name could be Mary. This could be a Haitian or someone from Haiti, French and, African. And this person has literally ripped the babies. So when we're seeing these pictures of Indians being ripped from the wombs, these were these women that either were transgender or they just couldn't conceive because God wasn't letting them produce or do any of that on their own land or with their bodies. And so they came here and they wanted what? The American women's, because that gives them standing and power here. Okay? We did a whole video on this. We did the reading and everything. So this is what I feel like is happening here. This could be a real life thing here, where somebody took somebody's child here. This could be just very recently, within the past week or something like this, to try to get the Holy Spirit out and use a high priestess in reverse, a bad witch, a Mami Wata energy or something like this. It just is what it is, okay? So this may be, again, maybe these people are taking this fall. Maybe they did this before, and this is a secondary energy. They took this child that would be from the Holy Spirit into the underworld and started a whole nother thing behind the scenes. But behind the scenes really mean in the government and all these other things. So then, again, the real Holy Spirit or the real Son, you see what I'm saying, will not get the same treatment or fairness or some, this shit. So this is breaking a code right here then, man. Because some of these people are celebrities and shit like this here too. So what's the worst? You coming on here and it's just a part of my personality to say a couple cuss words. But again, it's talking about cursing. These are cursing people. These cursed people are cursing people. Don't worry about my cussing. Okay? Even though it does say a little bit later in the definition that it's talking about bad words. Okay? But still, you hear me what I'm saying? What's more important? Because let the first one, okay, if you ain't never said a cuss word in your life, go ahead and throw the first stone. And don't try to say, oh, that's just my work. I did that when I was working on a movie, but in my real life, I don't. Well, you did. I seen it. I heard it. So what? Okay? So we're just getting some little bit of clearance here before we take flight. All right? I like to do that. A masculine does not like me to do that. I feel like because this person, they're not really dealing with they're not really dealing with the word. They're dealing with the devil. Okay? Or they are. Shit. Okay? So let's see where it says here in Luke. It says, dear friend who loves God, several biographies of Christ. And these are people that sit there and listen. See, it say don't speak, but I'm challenging everything because I know my heart. So don't speak a lot or something, but that's not a prophetess thing. An oracle is not sitting here doing that. You got people speaking double, 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 double. All you do is echoing somebody else's stuff throughout this thing as if they're getting this shit on their own. And we know where it's coming from. Here, okay? It says in Luke, dear friends who love God. So this is talking about people who love God, all right? It says several biographies of Christ, which could be God, okay, or a God essence, okay, have already, what is wrong with my speech? Have already been written using as their source material the reports circulating among from the early disciples and other eyewitnesses. So this could be this, what I just said, okay? These could be family and friends and things like this that have conspired here. So again, somebody could be trying to do something over again. However, it occurred to me, it would be well to recheck all these accounts from first to last. And in this day and age, people could just take your words apart online and turn them into anything, put somebody else's voice on it as if they're saying these things. From the first to the last, after through investigation, to pass this summary on to you to reassure you the truth of all you were taught. So I don't know, somebody could be trying to make somebody go through a cycle again or something like this, because it's making me think about, and we have 12 here, yeah, 12-year cycle here. Somebody could have already been on this cycle 24 years and they want to add another, so what would that be, 36? So somebody, okay, so they could have did this cycle to Jesus Christ or Christ energies for 2 cycles, and they thought they were about to end somebody on the 3rd cycle here by making somebody go through a 3rd cycle. And they may even want to, like, say you've been preserving yourself and you've been doing these things. Somebody wants you to go longer. Somebody wants to watch you to see what you do with the next. Like, it's some weird stuff like this. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. All right? We see what's going on here with this. All right? That's just giving us a little bit of outline, and then we're just going to read this small article right here, and then I'm going to get up out of here. We're going to pull as we go. All right? So these people could be trying to take somebody else's model, okay, and use it for something. All right? Okay. So this is somewhat the fun part a little bit, okay, to see what's actually going to be coming out here. All right, and this is going to be a short one here. I just need to get 3 of these. Okay, well, we have 4. I guess we can take them. So we got a star that want to look like it want to come in the reverse. We got the woman here, dealing or relationship with a woman. Okay, somebody could be dealing with a woman. Somebody could also be sending women onto a woman that could be masculine, but she like men. Okay. And somebody could be trying to document this or use this as if somebody's gay or something, because somebody's trying to force somebody to be gay. I'm just telling you that right now. Maybe it's to make their self look better or something like this. I don't know. Maybe you tested something out with a girl before and you just didn't continue with it. Not to say that you would or you wouldn't. We just here now. So, but I'm just saying that I feel like somebody's trying to prove some point or something here. Keep your life in balance here. Some balance in the scales here. And then something about a marriage here. So I don't know. Somebody could be putting you in a secret marriage. And then also sitting here saying you're cheating when this is a secret ghost marriage. And this is what I'm trying to tell you what people are doing, y'all. Putting you in a marriage, watching you from a distance, watching you be with the person that you remember yourself marrying, and then saying that you were cheating. Like, what is this? Somebody could be even coming into your marriage, rearranging some third-party situation and saying that you're the other woman. And some man knows what they're doing, and they want to seem like they're something that they're not, or something, or want you to look like something that you're not. And so they are rallying up troops to do something here. It's just as simple as that. Instead of somebody just being a man about it and paying you what they owe you and whatever, then you go on your way. Somebody still, yeah, with the moon in reverse, somebody is not willing to do that. Like you didn't give them good years, okay? But again, you ask them now that they're around these people, and what would they say possibly? Or they definitely haven't felt the need to stand up. But again, I'm not saying somebody is weak. I'm saying it's strong, because somebody could have to sit around these people, whether it's a family friend or a past lover or somebody, and they might have had to sit torturously through all this shit that these people were doing, okay? And they didn't want it to be happening to you. We got King David in the reverse. Somebody is not who they saying that they are. They get their power from taking somebody else's children that are these particular children. Like the woman that's in Mary was taken from the Holy Spirit. But they have to make you think the Holy Spirit or Ruach is something that's floating around, and not that it could be a person that's in front of you, or the Christ energy, which is the light. This is what these people are creepily doing to somebody in their fucking house probably. Okay. So it says, first we look carefully at the challenges. Okay, the problem of hating. Okay, so it says, first we look carefully at the challenging text in Matthew 10 and there we go with the world card. 10 and 37 seems to have served a Jewish constituency by breaking down, modifying, and immolating the harsh words of Q. I don't know, what is this? QAnon? Q something? Q-tip? I don't know. Quentin? The hypothetical source to be found reflecting in Luke 14:26. And the effect of Matthew's work surely seemed to be this. However, much needed research reveals that this is not the whole story. For in reality, Matthew's message is identical to Luke's. Okay, so that's what we just kind of found out too. So somebody was manipulating something behind the scenes, okay? It might be been put to rest. We have the hangman here. And yeah, it's in the upright. But somebody's being drained of their energy here. So if this is some people that had to go into the dark, they forced or took or held this person back to force him into the dark 2 times already. And they cannot have him this time. They may take the one that's been working against the emperor or the empress in real life and place them there possibly. Because they're blaming, oh, this man was doing this man, somebody was under spell work. A feminine and a masculine was under spell work for a long time here. Somebody could even be a Knight of Pentacles. They could have even got this person to do horrible things to you. or say horrible things about you by creating some type of illusions or something, or even telling secrets, whatever. It's up to this person to still forgive somebody and move towards someone. Just like I've done things in my life, and God still set me where He done set me, and ain't nobody gonna be moving. Something is gonna be too burdensome for these people to be moving somebody like the Empress. Somebody want to do something like change your body or something. Somebody might want to, yeah, do something to mutilate your vaginal area because they don't want you to move on. These wicked people or whatever, they don't want you to move on and finally enjoy something with someone. Maybe, I don't know. That feels mutual. That's not just a faking statue in your life or something. Making you feel rigid, and other people are now seeing this person out here rally vanting, but they're encouraging it, and they know that they know that there's something else here, and they're encouraging whatever it is, okay? Because they all want to see you hurt, because they hate, because they are the wicked ones. Whatever it is unjust here. It says here that in reality, Matthew's message is identical to Luke's. Both unicate. That's funny. That's like eunuch is here. Eunice. Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. A perspective. Unfortunately, let us review the material and identify the problem. In Luke 14 and 26 reads, if anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother and his wife and children and brothers and sisters, and indeed his life or psyche, animating, anime, or anime, anime. Okay, no, okay, let's stop playing. Okay, so animating spirit, the human spirit or mind. So I feel like this is the part that takes over when people fast, or they don't eat much, or they eat like an animal. Like somebody might like only like pinch off food, and somebody might like eat like a pig, okay, or eat like some kind of animal or a lion ravenously. I know I do sometimes, okay. It says the invisible animating. So this is what I'm saying. Draw my life, my so-called life. My children used to do something on their little iPad-y thing or whatever it was. Draw my life. So we got the devil out here. Carnal was something about somebody's carnal mind. We got this fly here, and then this Candelaria magic candle. A ghost, a spirit of a dead person, probably akin to, or to blow or breathe or to cool or make dry. So this could be having something to do with like the powers of crystals. Yes, they have powers, but again, did people study what can happen when you maybe pick up the wrong one or something like this? We have a Two of Cups here. And will you be able to identify, or will you be totally just consumed here? Because, but look at this Two of Cups. Don't this look like a lady up here? This look like a lady. This one don't, but this look like a lady looking down on these people here. With this Two of Cups. So these people, the Two of Cups may be, like I said, yesterday I was thinking, dang, are these people trying to make me feel inviting in the underworld or something where I don't belong? Like I got to go down here to do my work or whatever, and then I got to go back where the hell I came from. I don't know. Okay. Or maybe it was my turn to stay this time. and actually experience a full-on something. The beloved of Eros. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. To breathe. A fair young girl. So somebody might like younger women here or something like this. Or somebody young-minded. Okay? I feel like I could be a boss and a baby. Depending on who I'm around. You know what I'm saying? Okay? The butterfly was her symbol. Okay? Also ancient Greek, departed soul, spirit, ghost, a winged creature. Okay, we seen that moth there yesterday. Oh yeah, it says symbolically as a butterfly or a moth. It could be a mother. Somebody's mother could be a pedophile. Like somebody's mother could be incestuous or something here. The moon. This is what's being concealed in some type of family dynamic or something. And this is what's bringing heat from the ground to this empress, because people don't want their secrets, but they should have never. But these are people that revealed the empress's secrets to the point of total disrespect. Like a queen has the right to have their privacy, and anybody going around doing something. Could you imagine if somebody came and put out some pictures of Queen Elizabeth when she was here and put her, took a shower, her in the shower or the bath and put the pictures online? Could you even imagine? You see what I'm saying? This is the crazy shit. So somebody knew they was going down anyway, so they just wanted to bring somebody down to their left. Yeah, throwing the empress off balance here. Somebody might have shook somebody a little bit or threw them off balance a little bit. It says a seat of feelings, desires, affections, and etc. Designed for everlasting life. So this is somebody that lives on here, which differs from the body and it's not dissolved by death. A human soul. So, okay. Somebody's name could be Alexander, Baldwin. The psyche is general treated. Okay. It says where, and the logos, okay, stands for higher entities. So this could be a higher entity. So this may not be a ghost, or maybe it is. I don't know. But a higher entity. Dang, I think we put the card back. Oh, no. Where does it go? Oh, right here. Somebody could have ghosted someone here. They are more universal, more divine, ethically pure. These are the white ones we talking about here that was being protected by these white hats and white coats at one point in time. Now, somebody could have perverted it and wrote it some other kind of way because somebody want to keep some power. But I know what I'm talking about, because everything comes with some kind of something. They didn't just pick those white coats and shit for no reason. Okay? Something else is something here. Higher entities, and they are more universal. The more divine, the more ethically pure. It says mental or physical here. Wait, the concept. Explicit separation of intellectual and ethical activity from the psychological concept of mental. Okay, so brainwashing. So this is why they brainwash some people here. Okay. Page of Cups. Somebody did this in this devil energy to a world card energy. Somebody took, or a world, somebody that want to be the world. It got something to do with this child here that's in this cup here. Some manipulation because somebody wanted this Ace of Pentacles that belonged to somebody else. And we have the Hangman that's now being drained of their energy here. And I feel like it's because of whoever this manipulative person or something like this is. It's whoever they've been working with behind the scenes, because we're going to just break that shit down right now. That somebody just stripped a child from somebody's womb here. Okay? And they took this child trying to act like this person has done this more than once. Or these people. To try to afflict the real line of these people here. Stealing. To try to get somebody off balance here. And it's no more. I keep hearing that. No more. Baby, I ain't doing something you can't. The giving of life. But somebody can give somebody life. So whoever this person is that they're trying to put in the bush with everybody else for doing something to someone, and maybe even calling this person a hoe or something, this person is not the same. Somebody is a healer, actually, too. Somebody else can be too, but somebody else could also be, it could be some Chinese job or Oriental job here, where somebody has tried to swap out somebody's DNA or identity. They've tried to do it with this Mary energy. Somebody's name is Mary now. They ain't with the name they telling everybody, but that's what their name is. Okay, this is where this childhood love come in here, or fake love, because this is like I said, this could be somebody here. The point is not that. The point is, even if somebody met a person named Mary when they was in kindergarten and liked them for a day, that don't have, if this person came back into the lifestyle of that person and harmed their wife and took a baby out of their wife and put it inside their belly, you're not, why did you have to do that? You're not the fucking one. And now you about to take your ass to jail. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. But I feel like these people, look, in reverse, these people have done this already several times over here. He is incapable of being my disciple. So this could be, again, somebody's got some mind control over someone. That's just what it is. It says, in parentheses, one asks, why siblings? We collect the brothers, escort Yeshua's mother. We recollect that we recollect that brothers escort Jesus's. Well, these could be brothers from some secret fucking society. You hear me? Okay. From another mother that they know you and you don't know them. There's some of those that are hovering around here, but are they really? Okay. If we're only getting to see one side of it, here's this childhood thing in reverse here. And this person wanted to be a star. They was doing this because they wanted to be seen as the star. Like, this is love potion. I heard love potion number 9. Because really, this person could be an underworld person holding this person hostage here. Wearing this purple dress, but somebody is a higher, purer being or something that's sitting up on this thing, watching what these people are doing to a certain extent. Now, everybody can't be here. Even if you're saying all these oracles is right about their thing, somebody's seeing it at a whole different rate, and somebody's seeing something. There's only one that is in that energy right now. But this person can end up being alone because of these tricks of the trade that these people have been using for a very long time. It says, okay, that escorted him, Jesus' mother, into the abortive attempt, into that abortive. So this could be something about abortion or something like this. Somebody's mother could have got them to try to kill you off or something like this. Shut you down. Attempt to retrieve him from his numerous admirers. So this could be a mother energy. This could be the Ruach looking for her son. Okay. Victory here in the Chariot. Okay. Or this could be a mother saying this and the person is not a threat. The mother is actually the threat. This is what could be going on right now. That's like somebody's mother saying, come here with us. That person is evil, but that mother might be the evil one. This mother may even be the one that has something to do with the original person being dead. Anything. Ooh. This could also be a mother that want to be their son's lover or something. Or maybe it is somebody that's meant to be. I don't know. Because this might not be their son. You get what I'm saying? Somebody could have birthed the nigga. And, you know, when Nikki say that it's her son or whatever like this, what you think we talking about? Okay? This is somebody that has a power or something over someone. It's either natural or it's a forceful or it's a manipulative thing. And he tells his audience that they are his true relatives. This could be somebody under fucking a mind control or a cult, specifying brother, sister, and mother in order, in that order. So in that order. Okay, so we got a 9 of Pentacles in reverse here. All right. It's saying pointedly and unnecessarily refers to Jesus's sisters. So this could also be a sister energy, or this could be my sisters or your sisters. And they figured at 1929, yes, somebody was trying to cause a heartbreak here. Somebody was trying to take somebody away from somebody or something. They already have been doing this. It says 19 and 29. Somebody could have did this 19 and 29 times, like pierce someone. Maybe there is more in these siblings than meets the eye. In real life, sisters are usually highly sympathetic and look to their brothers to take their parts. I don't know about that, but maybe some of these masculines are really girls. I don't know. Some union in reverse. This could be somebody just joined in some type of union here with this manipulator, a 2 of Cups energy, and going through this passage, but draining somebody of their energy. And maybe somebody might be about to get out of that. Why dump them? Why dump them in block? ENBLOC. Matthew may be a little more circumspect. So there's that name. This could be vampire energy for 1037. He who loves the father or mother above me is not worthy of me. And he who loves the son or daughter above me is not worthy of me. So I don't know. Somebody could be thinking that that's what kind of energy you bring into the table here. This could be actually a Knight of Cups that's saying this or something like this. Okay. But somebody is shedding a light on the fact that this person was left out in the cold, or they're not going to be left out in the cold anymore. All right. Somebody could be mad about this. All right. There's that piercing thing right here. So somebody could have really pierced someone and took some droplets of their blood, or they could took droplets of your blood and try to take it to a blood test or something to see who is somebody's parent, or like they could have switched. We talked about this the other day. Somebody could have switched somebody's stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody been telling the lies over here on the Empress to cause some people of the earth to not accept this Empress or something like this. Yeah. And now some other Empresses maybe not going to be accepted here. Or they'd rather go with this Empress in reverse because of the lies. Okay, I don't know. Because somebody could have put you in reverse. And now you might be the Empress in reverse. And people would rather take you, or vice versa. However this happens. There's a doppelganger, period. That have something to do with doing love magic on somebody and making them reject. And judgment is being called on this probably. Reject somebody here. All right? But I don't know about this. Because I don't want nothing back that been... then went to, but I'm not giving up on nobody that would have did this, that wouldn't have gave up on me. Yeah. So somebody might, a 7 of wands may not be protecting someone, but we do have a 9 of wands that is. All right. He looked like he might be but because this person looked more defensive. Like somebody was being defensive over, oh, why are you saying something about my girl? I'm about to send some people in there to do this. This is more of a protective nature. All right. Because somebody might see that this person was manipulating something when it came to somebody's pH balance, hygiene, whatever it would be. Something like this. Lovers in reverse, okay? So childhood lovers or something like this in reverse. All right, and somebody's not going to be able to steal anymore. Maybe somebody stole everything they needed to steal. Yeah, they was working hard on whatever this was, okay? Or somebody's working hard to fix it. Damn, he back out here again. Knight of Pentacles. This could be somebody's son. Chariot. Yeah. Somebody might be able to have lot of activity here, but somebody's being blocked from moving forward with whatever this is, okay? This could be, they were planning on, yeah, and the Wheel of, so somebody's finally going to be able to get the Wheel of Fortune with the person. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the stuff, okay? And somebody, I don't know, this may be with the person that they tried to move. They might naturally want to come back to this person, or somebody's going to be forced to do what's right. And it's going to turn out some kind of way. Yeah. And there we go with this Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Because somebody's been doing work on somebody's womb and on your mind. So as above, so below. Somebody's been doing work on both to affect your Wheel of Fortune here. And that's what God is shedding the light on now. This could be a masculine or a feminine or whatever this is here. The Sun in reverse. And that's just it. Okay. So that's it I wanted to do for right now. I need to get something to drink. My mouth is so dry. I'll come back.